Hey, John here, and welcome to video 3 of your 4-part video series where I show you the 3 key steps to succeeding online. Now, you may remember in my last video, I made a bold promise that if you follow my mentoring, I can 100% guarantee that you will succeed in making money online. But today, John Thornhill, I'm going to make an even stronger promise to you that is backed up with some extremely powerful proof that is going to knock your socks off. You see, I could go on about the people who generated over $50,000, $100,000, and even over $400,000 in total sales as a result of my mentoring. But I'm sure those numbers just seem totally out of reach at this time. So instead, I'm going to promise you something that I'm sure will get your attention. If you follow my mentoring, I promise you can't make less than at least $5,494.31 in sales from the very first product that you make with my help. That's right, I 100% guarantee that if you follow my mentoring, you'll bring in at least $5,494.31 in total revenue selling your first information product. Now I realise you're probably thinking, how in the heck does he think he can guarantee that I make that much money following his guidance? Well, the answer is simple. I've never had a student who followed my advice who generated less total revenue than that from their first product launch. Now, that's pretty amazing, isn't it? Now, in just a few days, I'll show you the proof to back up this extremely bold claim. And in the meantime, I want to go into the second key to 100% guaranteeing your success in making money online. Here is a little proof of my own online sales that I put together to help you understand that I know what I'm talking about. Here is a screenshot from just one of my many ClickBank accounts. Now, as you can see, in 2013, this account earned over $100,000. Now, I do have more accounts. I'm also part of the ClickBank Premier program. Now, this is a program that you are invited to if you have a lot of sales on ClickBank as an affiliate and as a vendor. So obviously, this is not something that anyone can get. You know, I've sold a lot of products on ClickBank. I've sold a lot of products as an affiliate and as a vendor, and I've received these certificates for the last 3 or 4 years. And in 2013, I actually had record sales. So I'm expecting the certificate to drop through the door any day now. And also, I just want to show you this quick screenshot from JVZoo. Now, I actually only started selling on JVZoo a few months ago. I haven't actually been selling on JVZoo for that long. And since then, I've generated over $82,000 in sales as a vendor. I've also generated thousands and thousands of dollars in sales as an affiliate. So, I think that should tell you I know what I'm talking about. And now what I want to talk about is Key 2, which is about creating your product for sale online. Now, first of all, I want to sort of make sure you are aware that the main way to succeed online is to create your own information products. Now, anyone who tells you differently has a product to sell. You will notice that if you find anyone who's saying you don't have to create your own products, they will be trying to sell you something. I guarantee it. Now, some people may say, "Well, John, you can make money as an affiliate." Now, that is true to a certain extent, but there's only so much you can do because you are the only person driving traffic. If you have a product of your own, you can recruit other people to drive the traffic for you. And that's something I'm going to be going in talking about in great detail in the next video. But, you must understand that if you want to be successful online, you simply have to create your own information products. And let me ask you, do you know any successful marketers online who doesn't have a product of their own? I don't think you'll find anyone, okay? So that should tell you how important this is. Now, I just want to point out, here is a revenue brought in by one of my students, Noel Cunningham, from a product that I help him develop and promote online. As you can see, he made over 5 figures in sales in just 7 days with his product. Now, wouldn't you like to have 5 figures in sales in a week from your own product? Now, wouldn't you like to have 5 figures in sales in a week from your own product? Now, that's just the beginning when you have your own product. And this next part is crucially important to understand. You see, this is the revenue brought in selling someone else's product as an affiliate just by sending a few emails to the customers that Noel acquired from selling his product. Can you see how important it is to have your own products, not just because you get paid acquiring your own customers, but because you can then make ongoing income month after month as an affiliate promoting other people's products to your own customers? Now that you understand how important it is to have your own products, I'm going to explain how you go about creating highly successful products of your own. So, what do we do? What's the first thing we need to do if we want to create our own product? The first thing we need to do is find a hungry market. And basically that means we need to search for profitable niches. Now, straight away, I know people are going to say, well, but John, this is something I can't do. You know, product creation, niche research, really? And, you know, let me sort of reassure you at this time. Anyone can do this. Anyone, regardless of what level you are at, you can do this. And hopefully by the end of today's video, I'm going to prove that to you. So please, please stick with me. Now, so I'm going to show you how we find a hungry market. We go to ClickBank. I've already mentioned ClickBank, and that's where you go. And really, you could probably find profitable niches from just ClickBank. You don't have to go anywhere else. But what I do want to talk about is a lot of products, a lot of marketers will tell you that you have to do keyword research. You know, you have to go to Google and make sure any keywords you are researching get searched for, let's say, I don't know, 100,000 times a week, you know, to enter a profitable niche. Now, that's crazy, because just because someone is searching for a keyword, that doesn't mean people are spending money. Does that make sense? But if you go to ClickBank and you look in the marketplace, you will find out what people are spending money on digital information products, because ClickBank is one of the largest digital information product marketplaces in the world. So obviously, if you can find what's selling here, you know that's where people are spending money on information, which is what we are selling. So all you have to do is go to ClickBank, click the marketplace link, and then start searching for your niches. Now, in this instance, I'm searching for the term affiliate marketing. And once you've searched for your niches, sort by popularity. So as you can see, we've sorted the popularity high to low, and the first result is a product called Cash for Surveys. Now, this product is making a lot of money. We can tell that by the gravity. As you can see on the screen, there is a gravity of 258.47, okay? So we know that that product is making an absolute fortune online, a gravity of around 10. Most of my products with a gravity of around 10 will make about $1,000 per week. So you know a gravity of 258 is going to be making a lot of money. Now, the way ClickBank works things out with gravity is they don't sort of reveal exactly how it works. But what the high gravity really means is, as far as I know, a lot of affiliates are making sales of that product. So it means it's popular. So that's all you really need to know. It means it's popular. Let's not overcomplicate this. So you look for products with a gravity of 10 or more. That is a niche you can enter. Now, straight away, I want to sort of, you know, the myth about getting into undetected niches. Is that the right word to use? You know, you don't have to find a niche such as teaching your pet parrot to do somersaults, you know. You want to be entering popular niches. The reason being is, if there's other vendors out there with products related to yours, they could be potential affiliate partners, potential JV partners. Okay, so we want to enter the popular niches. To give you an example, look at the health and fitness niche and the weight loss niche. Look how many products and services are out there in that niche. Okay, that's the sort of thing you want. You know, I'm not saying you have to go into that niche, but that's a sort of example of how you can enter a profitable niche. You know, just because someone else is doing it doesn't mean you can't too. There's also another way to search ClickBank. Just look at the categories. And as you can see, we have the categories laid out on the left-hand side. Just click a category for a list of hot topics. So I clicked on e-business and e-marketing, and then look at all of these hot topics from just one category. You know, affiliate marketing. I've created products on affiliate marketing. Article marketing. I've created products on article marketing. I've created products on auctions. I've created products on blog marketing. I've created products on email marketing, general marketing, niche marketing. I've created products in all of those areas. ClickBank is telling you what the profitable niches are. So why complicate this? Another way is to go to forums. Look at all of these people crying for help on the Warrior Forum. This is a typical screenshot I just grabbed from the Warrior Forum from the main marketing section. Now, this took me 10 seconds to grab, but look at the sort of things we can look for. Newbie here, could use some help. There's the second entry there. What does that newbie need help with? Is it something that a lot of people are asking for help with? Could that be something you could teach? Someone else is asking a question. Someone else is saying suggest traffic sources. Can you see how easy this is to find profitable niches? So why do so many people struggle? So all you have to do is go to the Warrior Forum, spend a few hours browsing the Warrior Forum, just write down all of the things that people are asking for help with. But let's look at something else. Let's look at the bottom example. What works blogging 101? That could be a discussion that could end up with maybe 100 comments or more about blogging. Do you think there's going to be some good information in there that you can maybe take from that to create your product? Of course there is. So again, don't complicate the niche selection process. Just look around. Look at the marketplaces, JVZoo, ClickBank, Deal Guardian, all of these other marketplaces. See what's selling. Go to the forums and find out what people are asking. That's all you have to do. So once you've came up with something that you want to teach, you do your research. Now let me tell you, I could enter any niche in the world, any niche in the world. Wait, maybe not. Wait, yeah, I'm going to throw one out here. Knitting. I know nothing about knitting, absolutely nothing. But I could research enough to then go and create a product. Because once you do your research, you then know more than most people. So that's when we do our research. Now, this is actually the fun part, I think, researching. Because this is a time when you maybe get to, sit on your laptop with maybe a cup of coffee or a glass of wine and just research and write things down. So this is what we do. We go to forums. We find our keyword. Let's use the keyword. We're just going to use eBay for an example, okay? Let's just say we're going to create a product about driving traffic using eBay. That's just an example here. We would do a search on forums. We would look for eBay forums. That's all we would do. Look for eBay forums and email message boards. What about eBay related blogs? Anything where there's people teaching eBay. We would look in marketplaces such as ClickBank, JVZoo, Deal Guardian, Commission Junction, whatever. Wherever we need to go to look for eBay related material. We would look at other marketers' products. This is a big one. If I'm going to create an eBay related product, I'm going to go and buy eBay related products from other eBay experts to see what they do, see how they teach, see how they deliver their content, see what they share. Because it's perfectly okay to buy another marketer's product for research purposes. As long as you are not stealing anyone's work, it's perfectly fine to use another product to research. Okay, let me make that clear. We are not copying anyone, we are researching. What about social media? Obviously, there's going to be eBay-related groups and pages where you can find information. Can you see how easy this is? It's not hard at all. So then, we've done our research, we've chosen our niche, we've done our research, we create a product for sale online. We feed the hunger. Now let me tell you the type of products you can create. First of all, we have ebooks and reports. Now, ebooks and reports typically would share a simple method. For example, let's use eBay again. Let's say you know one killer method to get tons and tons of traffic from eBay to a website. Just one method, that's all you know. Now let's say you can get, 500 hits a day from eBay to a website. You can share that method and, write a report. That's it. Just write the report, share how to do it, that's it. You could probably sell that, no problem at all, $10 on JVZoo or possibly as a Warrior special offer. I've seen tons and tons of simple reports sell for $10, $12, $17, $20 and sell thousands and thousands and thousands of copies. Okay? Now, an ebook, for me, an ebook is where you share a bit more knowledge. It's not just a simple method, you're sharing your knowledge. So let's just let's stick with eBay and let's say, you knew more about eBay. You knew how to drive tons of traffic, how to maybe, expand on that knowledge. So then you would maybe create screenshots and things like that and maybe step-by-step guides, whatever. You would then turn that into an ebook. Okay, so it's not just something where it's maybe 10 pages. It's something that could be 50 or 100 pages. That's what I would class as an ebook. You could create a step-by-step formula, as I've just mentioned there. Now, let's say, it's a 10-step process from getting the traffic from eBay to your website. You cover each step and you document it, you have screenshots, and you just write down how to do it. That's how easy it can be. What about audio? How can we use audio when we create products? Well, the first thing you can do Let's have your ebook or report read. If you write an ebook, it will cost you probably, I don't know, $50 to get someone to read it, on Elance or Scriptlance or something like that, to get it professionally read. Or you could do it yourself. Just sit and read your book. Then you have an audio version, because some people like to listen to audio instead. Put it on their iPod, in the car, whatever. Some people prefer to listen. Audiobooks are absolutely huge right now. So, you take your ebook, you read it, you've got an audiobook. What about interviewing an expert? I'm going to stay on the eBay topic here. Let's say I have created a product about eBay. It's about getting traffic from eBay. Now, what if I go to someone like Jim Cockram and say, "Hi, Jim, would you like to do an interview with me? I want to talk about using eBay, making money on eBay, getting traffic from eBay. We'll do an interview and we'll split the rights." And what that will basically mean is I get a copy of the recording, Jim Cockram will get a copy of the recording, and we do what we want with it. He can do what he wants, give it away, sell it, whatever. Same with me. Would that complement my ebook? Of course it would. Of course it would complement my ebook. Now, can you imagine now a traffic guide and an interview with an eBay expert, and we've got audio versions, and we've had the interview transcribed? Can you see how this can then be starting to look like a really, really good product? And what have we done? We haven't done a lot at all. Now, audios, in my opinion, mostly audio material such as interviews and when you have something transcribed is complementary. It's not something you would stand alone. Now, I'm not saying that's what you have to do, and you can sell an interview. You could have an interview with someone, have it transcribed and sell just that. But in my opinion, you're always better off trying to add extra material to it. So that's audio. What about video? Video is huge. You're actually watching a video right this minute. So you know how big video can be. One method of video is over-the-shoulder training. That means exactly what it says on the tin. You imagine someone stood behind you and you're showing them how to do something. For example, how to set up a blog, how to set up a WordPress blog. People will watch over your shoulder while you do it. You could possibly make that step by step. Step 1, install WordPress. Step 2, add a theme. Step 3, add graphics. Step 4, add plugins. Step 5, traffic generation techniques. Can you see how that works? I'm actually giving you product ideas right now. Can you see how simple this can be? Another way to use video is recorded presentations. I'm doing this right now. I am recording this video on Keynote because I'm on a Mac. You just put the presentation together, record it, export it as a movie file, and you're done. Easy, easy, easy. But by far, the best form of training is multi-format. Now, the reason this is the best form of training is because it has a higher perceived value and it caters to a wider audience. Some people like to read. Some people like to listen. Some people like to watch. If your product can cater to all of those audiences, then you're going to obviously appeal to a wider audience and sell more of your product. What I also like to do is when I create a product, I try to create audio, video and PDF, because then I can sort of call it a home study course. And obviously, if you've got a report or a home study course, what's going to have the higher perceived value? And all you may be doing is having something transcribed and putting a few videos together. Can you see how easy this is? You have to understand, every time you create a new product, you build on your business. Okay? Every time you do this. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The first time you create a product, you're going to have problems. You're probably going to hit some roadblocks. It might take you longer than you thought. But the process becomes easier with each product you create. And each product makes you money and builds your list. My products, every single product I release, builds me 3 different lists. It builds me a prospect list from the sales page, usually in the form of an exit pop or a pop-up. It builds me a customer list from my thank you page, the most important type of list of all, because a list of customers means you've got people who spend money. And it builds me an affiliate list. I'll be covering building an affiliate list in a later video. Okay, so I'm building 3 lists from each product I release. Now, can you remember when I asked the question, what type of product do you think is the most desired? This is the product idea, okay? So that was a question that was asked. What do you feel you need the most help with? And as you can see, the winner was traffic generation. Now, 24% asked for traffic generation. The second most popular was getting started, and the third most popular, as you can see, was list building. So the ideal product from these results to me would be how to get started building a list by driving traffic. You know, this is what people are asking for. Now, if you ever get the chance to survey your list or your audience, please do that, because this is what I did. I surveyed my audience, and every single time I've asked this question, the top answer has been traffic. So I'm going to give you a product idea right now. Right now, go and master one traffic technique. Go and master just one traffic technique. Not hard to do. I'm not asking you to go and find a ton of different traffic methods, just one. If you can find one method that you can get to work really, really, really well, you know, like we're talking maybe 300 plus hits per day, there's your first product. Tell people how to do it. I guarantee, even if you are a newbie, people will want to find out. People actually want to find out from just someone just starting out. Because if you can share a success story, they will want to find out how you do it. Okay? There's your product. There's your first product. Now, to prove I sort of practice what I preach, based on this answer, I created my own product. I created my own product, Simple Traffic Solutions. This launched in November 2012, and this product still sells multiple copies on a daily basis and has done since November the 1st, 2012. Go and check it out, simpletrafficsolutions.com, and you'll get to see I teach just about every traffic generation method out there. But the point I'm trying to make here is, I was getting told by my subscribers what to do, and I went and done it. And this is the account. That's the screenshot I showed you earlier. Simple Traffic Solutions earned me, in 2013, has earned me $105,000. Now, in 2012, when I actually launched the product, I had a month-long launch. It went really, really well. I actually don't know the exact figure, but I know it was close to $100,000 in the launch month as well. So this one product that took me about 3 to 4 weeks to put together, because I did put a lot of work in, has earned me over $200,000. Think about that for a moment. I spent about 3 to 4 weeks working on something, and I think I sold about 8,000 or 9,000 copies. And, I've got various funnels in place and things like that. But the point I'm trying to make here is one product, $200,000, and it's just sitting there making me money on autopilot. So, do you want to get results like this? And this? Now, in order to generate this sort of income, you can't just have your own products and expect people to find your products on the internet either. You can't just make a product and have the sales come in. You have to generate a lot of highly targeted traffic to your products. Now, that is what we are going to be talking about in the next video. Okay, the next video is going to be all about how I have generated thousands upon thousands upon thousands of hits to my website. Actually, billions of hits, billions with a B. So what I want you to do is complete the quiz below, and I email you when I put up the next video, which will reveal the traffic generation strategy that is the most important for generating the kind of income you've seen in the video today. You may be shocked by the results. So what I want you to do is take the quiz, and I'm going to see you in the next video.